September 1927, world's first black and white TV came into existence. And then we evolved and came with color TV. Then again we evolved and came with smart TV. And now the irony is that we are using our phone as a TV. In year 2000, valuation of Yahoo was $125 billion. But who would have thought that Google will eat it? Kodak. At one time, people thought that camera meant Kodak. Camera means camera with reel. But in today's date, there is neither real camera and nor is the name of Kodak anywhere. Netflix, the company that once ruled OTT's world, today that company has lost 2 lakh subscribers in just 3 months. What mistake did Netflix do that today people are running away from that company? Neither new people want to subscribe to Netflix, and those who are already sitting subscribed are now leaving the platform. The company that gave birth to OTT, people are not even asking that company today. But why is it so? After all, what is the fault of Netflix? And their business lessons. So stay tuned till the end of the video. So story starts in 1997 when Rational Software acquires a corporation called Artria for $700 million. In the year 1991, Reed Hastings along with Raymond Pack and Mark Burks starting a pure software company, Reed became the CEO and Mark became the marketing vice president of the company. And by the year 1996, Artria acquires the entire pure software company, due to which Reed Hastings gets $2.5 million. There are a lot of stories about Netflix early ideas, and no one knows which of them is the truth. Reed Hastings says that he once rented a movie clip called Apollo 13 from Blockbuster, and due to late return 6 weeks, he was fined $40. The time when he was returning from gym, he got the idea of Netflix, that they should start a subscription-based movie rental website, where people send their DVDs requirements and get those DVDs delivered to their home. And the co-founder of Netflix calls the story a marketing gimmick. He says that when he was returning from Antria's office, he got the idea of Netflix. This can also be true because he has been the co-founder of a company called Micro Warehouse that used to sell branched PC products. Well, even telling the story about a company is also a marketing strategy for most of the companies. Well, most of the people believe in the story of Reed Hastings because within the year 2003, Mark had left the Netflix company. Now, how does telling a story about the company can be a marketing strategy? Well, let me tell you. Let's say Google, Amazon and Apple don't know how many companies have started from the garage in United States, which is also true. But people portray it in a way that all these companies started from a garage because the founders of all these companies were very poor, which is not at all true. Most of us don't even know that most of the houses of middle class people in America is designed in this way. The reality is that all these founders didn't come from a very poor family, just had to start small. So they started from the garage, and most importantly, there is a lot of difference in Indian and American middle class people. In the United States, if your idea is thoroughly tested, you get access to funding, which is not in India, and this marketing game is called pseudo-inspiring story. Many people in India portray the story of Netflix in this way, that there was a person who got fined and he built a company of $170 billion. And then they say, come on, you can also do this. No one tells that Reed Hastings is already a computer scientist and he was a very strong mathematician. And along with this, he was also the founder of $1 million company, and he already had $2.5 million when he started Netflix, which is a very good amount of money according to 1997. There is a very high chance that the stories these companies sell you, those are not reality. 29 August 1997, Reed Hastings starts Netflix company with Mark Rudolph, with 30 employees and 925 DVDs. And now Netflix.com is a huge company. But do you know, in early days, Amazon tried to buy Netflix. Initially, Amazon owner Jeff Bezos offers $16 million to acquire Netflix. Mark Rudolph thinks this idea is very powerful, but Reed Hastings owned 70% of Netflix stakes. That's why Reed Hastings refused to sell Netflix. Before 2000, Netflix used to work on DVD rental services. That is, you get the DVD, watch it, and then return it through email. But since 1997, Netflix was getting a lot of competition from Blockbuster. Blockbuster was an existing player with $3.91 billion in revenue and with more than 6,000 stores in whole world. There was a major flaw in the revenue model of Blockbuster. Blockbuster's 16% revenue was coming only from the late fee, because of which most of the people were upset from Blockbuster that if they will get late, they will have to pay late fee. And Netflix made this lack of Blockbuster its biggest strength. In 1999, Netflix its DVD rental services shifted over to subscription model. Netflix offers unlimited DVD rental services to its customers for just $10 per month, and that too without any late fee. Year 2000, dot-com bubble bursted. The condition of all the companies becomes very bad. The moment Reed Hastings agrees to sell Netflix for $50 million to Blockbuster, but Blockbuster denied. Then Netflix survives until 2001. In the year 2002, Netflix comes out with its IPO, through which those people raised $82 million. Things could have been a lot stronger from here, but Mark Rudolph quits Netflix. Blockbuster was in debt when they realized that if they want to compete with Netflix, they also have to move on online DVD rental services. And finally, Blockbuster also starts an online DVD rental business. Because Blockbuster had a network of more than 9,000 retail stores, that's why he acquired more than 2 million users within 2 years. Blockbuster started a program in 2006 which was named as Total Access Program, in which all the people who are using online DVD rental services, those people can give their old DVD and take a new DVD in exchange for it, and that is also too free. Due to this plan, Netflix lost its 55,000 subscribers in the first quarter of 2007. Very few people know that Walmart also entered online DVD rentals in 2005. Walmart used loss-leading strategy. They thought that they will attract consumer at cheap prices and then they will sell them expensive goods. But this plan of Walmart never worked. But we all know that Walmart is the biggest retailer in this world. What is their strategy? What's their story? If you wanna know, you can click on the I button. Year 2000, Netflix started their online streaming services, and Netflix exploded. No one heard online streaming in those days, and Netflix invested millions of dollars in data analytics in order to create a powerful algorithm in which people will get those type of content what they want and what they understand. An algorithm which will tell you what you like, will recommend you things of your choice and keeps you on the platform for long. In the initial days, the company tapped with several companies to get the top of Netflix platform so that content can be distributed cost effectively as quickly as possible. And finally, in 2013, Netflix sets up its production house, and in the meantime, the popularity of Netflix was skyrocketing. Blockbuster was having a debt of $1 billion, and Blockbuster went bankrupt. But this was an opportunity of Netflix because there was no competitor in the market, and market was increasing day by day. With its high quality content and through powerful algorithm, Netflix was the best online streaming platform. And now Netflix has become one of the world's most powerful performing stocks. Then now, 190 countries, more than 221.6 million users and more than 40 languages, everything was changing with a great speed. There are basically two threads in front of it. First is distribution network. In 2007, Blockbuster had a very huge content distribution network, and now the same thing is with Disney and HBO. And this is the reason why Disney have always more surplus cash than Netflix. And the same thing is with HBO with the television. Before releasing it to OTT, it recovers the cost. With this, Disney has its own personal production house through which they are regularly producing high quality content and launching it to theaters and then OTT platforms, because of which they already have a profit before launching it to OTT platform. And now the thing is that Disney has Disney Plus and HBO has HBO Max, through which they enter in the OTT business and gives tough competition to Netflix. where all these companies gives their exclusive rights to their OTT companies. Now these companies bring their own OTT platforms and gives a sideline to Netflix, due to which Netflix has a lack of high quality content. They neither have an experience to make more movies nor in hand cash than these companies. Now if you will closely see, Amazon is doing the same thing which Walmart did in 2005, because their prime source of income of Netflix is just subscription fee, where Amazon Prime doesn't even earn more than its subscription fee. Like if you watch video in Amazon Prime, then you probably purchase from Amazon app and you use Alexa for Amazon Music, and then you use Kindle to read books. So here you can see that Amazon streaming service, which is Amazon Prime, is only a grabber which brings people into its Amazon ecosystem. Amazon doesn't earn through Amazon Prime. It brings to you to its ecosystem and provides other services and earns money. And to beat the competition, Netflix have to produce high quality content, and the biggest problem is that it does not have enough cash, and result share price of Netflix is reducing rapidly. So that's it for today. If you want to know the case study of Walmart, click on this video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching.